with thousands of millionaires worldwide, featured on different TV segments such as Go Negosyo, Ascenso Pinoy, CNN Philippines, Jessica Soho, and Rated K, and has thousands of distributors all over the world. Being our partner means that you are entitled to the following: lifetime discount on all our products up to 50%. Plus, you'll have all your needed business tools and materials. We have different packages that you can choose from: Platinum, Premier, Elite, Global. But if you want to earn more, you can avail our multiple business centers up to 15 online stores and maximize your income potential of up to 13 million. Step 2. Learn the business. Take time to learn and study what this business is all about. How does it work? How does this industry work? Step 3. Identify 4 people. This is probably the easiest step of all because you have your relatives and friends. And it is so easy to find 4 people who is very much willing to earn millions of pesos. Step 4. Consume, sell, and share 62.5 points a month. Our products are FDA approved, Halal certified, listed at the Philippine Pharmaceutical Directory, and are recognized by super brands. It is a worldwide company that pays tribute to the strongest and most valuable brand in the world. You can purchase products through online shop. You can purchase packages and products online and pay through bank deposit, credit card, e-wallet, and cash on delivery. Not only that, our company has a drop shipping system facility wherein you don't need to spend extra money to pay for the product inventory, warehouse, and staff. If a customer orders from you, our company will take care of everything, from packing their orders, delivering it, and making sure that you will receive your commission. Hassle-free, right? If you are willing to do these 4 easy steps, which I assume you are, this is what's going to happen. You will also teach these 4 steps to everyone. On the first month, when you bring in 4 people, you are going to earn minimum of 6,000 if you are a Platinum online store account holder. But if you choose the maximum package, which is global, you have an earning potential of 86,000. On the second month, when you help your 4 bring in their 4, you will earn minimum of 8,000 if Platinum and 192,000 if you are a global account holder. The 4 people you brought in the first month are now earning what you earn on your first month. So here, everybody earns. All you have to do is to follow the system. On the third month, your 16 people will also bring in their 4 people. So you will have 64 people in your team, and you will earn a minimum of 64,000 if Platinum and 768,000 if you are a global account holder. On your 4th month, your 64 will also bring in 4 people, so that would be 256 people. Now, let me ask you first before I go on. Do you know this 256 people? You don't. You only know 4 of them. The reason why I am explaining this is because some other people think that to make money in this business, you must bring in hundreds and thousands of people, which is not true. What I am showing you is if everybody follows the system, everybody earns money. Now, back to the 256 people. You will earn a minimum of 256,000 if Platinum and 896,000 if you are a global account holder. On your 5th month, you have a potential to earn a maximum of 896,000. 896,000 is the maximum that you can earn from these online store packages. Now, the question is, why should I choose global account rather than the Platinum? Here's why. It is because of the royalty bonus income. If you are a Platinum online store account holder, you will earn 10% on the commission of the people you brought in this business. But if you are a global account holder, 20% and another 5% on your level 2. Meaning you have a bonus income from the income of your 4 people and from their 4, which is a total of 16 people. For example, your 4 people, which is your level 1, are now already earning 100,000 a month. And the 16 people, which is your level 2, are now already earning 50,000 a month. 20% of 100,000 is 20,000. You will earn 20,000 on each person. So that would be 20,000 times 4. That would be 80,000 for you. 5% of 50,000 is 2,500. You will earn 2,500 on each person on your level 2. So that would be 2,500 times 16 is equal to 40,000. 80,000 plus 40,000 is 120,000 royalty bonus income, and that is the advantage if you go for the global account. You can also earn through rebates up to 29%. Let us assume your 100 people are doing the step 4, which is consume, sell, and share. They are now part of the system and they are consuming our
Against
products.
99.9% of
each one of them are buying products worth 2,500 every month. And let us just compute it in 10% to be realistic. 100 people buying products worth 2,500 is equal to 250,000. And the 10% of it is 25,000. Not bad. You earn 25,000 pesos a month because those 100 people are buying products worth 2,500 in a month. What if they are buying more? And what if they are not just a consumer, but they also decided to become a seller and sell the products using their online store? Now, it is up to you to compute that income. And believe me, you will be amazed. Now, the question is, can I bring in more than 4 people on my first month? The answer is yes. If you can bring in more than 4 people together with your team, expect that you will earn faster, bigger, and better. There are still lots of ways to earn, like the rewards point system, in which you can enjoy free gadgets, travel, and car incentives, which we will discuss to you once you become part of the system. In our company, we like to make it simple because we believe that simplicity breeds duplicability. And that's the thing that is going to make this business grow for you and your family. This is how we did it before. And this is how we're doing it in the new normal. But we are still leading the new normal of this business. So what are you waiting for? Start your online business today and be part of the most trending online system that produces local and global leaders. Message us now to avail our limited time offer promo. Be privileged. Be part of our trending online system.
Are you ready for a different kind of defense? Protect yourself against 99.9% of germs and inhaled contagions. Introducing a revolutionary face mask that is antimicrobial, reusable, washable, and breathable. The Premium Defense Copper Mask. This special copper mask is made in Korea. As we all know, goods produced in South Korea are of high quality due to their innovation and access to modern technology. South Korean products are highly marketable all over the globe due to their unparalleled quality. Rest assured that the Premium Defense Copper Mask is made only with the most premium materials and superior technology. The Premium Defense Copper Mask is made of a premium copper metal fabric that is recognized for its antimicrobial properties. Premium Defense Copper Mask has 3 layers. First is a cooling fabric that allows the skin to breathe and remain cool even after long usage. Second layer is the UV mesh fabric that offers UV protection from the harmful UV rays. And the third layer is the Magic Copper Mask, a high-quality copper material that blocks droplets and kills 99.9% of germs. The Premium Defense Copper Mask comes in 2 types. The Premium Defense DIY Copper Mask that has a sleek, ergonomic design that offers comfortable respiration and complete prevention of saliva droplets. You can customize it to suit your liking. It comes in the classic beige color. And if you want a mask with more personality, it comes in pink too. The second type of Premium Defense Copper Mask is the Luxury, built with the same outstanding features but has a more classic, sophisticated look. So what's the difference between the DIY and luxury design, you may ask? With the name itself, DIY means do it yourself. The DIY mask requires simple but very minimal assembly, as it comes with sealed stickers that you will need to put on the masks. These stickers fasten the copper mask together to help create its shape and form. It also comes with a thick but breathable filter that is comfortable to wear. The luxury mask, on the other hand, comes in one color, light beige, and is our ready-to-wear design. No assembly needed. The filter of the luxury mask has a fully stitched interior and exterior that offers additional support and full coverage. What else makes the Premium Defense Copper Mask special? It comes with sturdy and comfortable ear loops that don't break or fall off easily, as they lie flat and are fastened securely on both sides of the mask. The mask is washable and reusable, a more cost-efficient alternative to costly one-time use masks. It is eco-friendly too. The mask is quick drying, so you don't wait too long for your mask to dry if you need to wear it out the next day. What comes in the box, you may ask? Let us show you. Inside the box of the DIY copper mask includes 1-piece copper film, 1-piece filter, 1 pair ear loops, and 4 pieces sticker seal. Now, you may wonder, how do you assemble the Premium Defense Copper Mask? It's simple. Just follow these steps. First, fold the copper film. Second, place the sticker on the upper part and on the bottom part. Third, put the filter inside the copper film.
Break it down.
Fourth, insert the ear loops on both sides of the mask, secure the straps, and adjust to your liking. Let me show you what's inside the Premium Defense Luxury Copper Mask.
Break it down.
As you can see, the mask is fully sealed for your protection. Once you open the packaging, you will see that the Premium Defense Luxury Mask is already assembled and ready to wear. So convenient! Give yourself or a loved one the gift of Premium Defense. Grab your Premium Defense Copper Mask today.
give them that dry food out here? The cats? I just come from. Why don't you say something?
After lockdown. Lockdown after lockdown, there seems to be no real solution to the growing problem that is plaguing our country at the moment. This virus constantly mutates and has a very high infection rate. It has affected all social classes and has infected our loved ones, families, and entire communities. Face it, we have a real problem in our hands, a situation that brought our frontliners to fight a seemingly unending battle. They are tired and exhausted, trying to fight a virus that has taken millions of lives around the world. Yet we continue to be vulnerable. This is our reality, one that we cannot escape. We can only pray that there will be enough vaccines soon to roll out to everyone, especially those who need it most, and that it will be a safe and accessible solution to end this crisis once and for all. But as we wait for our turn to get vaccinated, how can we give ourselves a fighting chance against this illness? The one thing that we have absolute control over is our health. We have the power to keep our defenses up. We can make our bodies strong, healthy, and resilient. We can fortify our immune health to become a stronger shield to ward off this virus. And in the unfortunate event that we ever get infected by it, we can support our immune response so our bodies can heal and recover faster. We have that power. The time to decide is now. We can take control of our health. We can do this by having a balanced diet. Choose food rich in vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that we need to nourish our body and mind. Live a healthy and active lifestyle. Get morning sunshine for a dose of vitamin D. Have the right amount of sleep at night. And we can take control by taking the right kind of supplements that will supply our body with the defense that it needs to strengthen our immune health. Some government agencies and health experts claim that supplements can help promote a strong immune system.
Ang PCO ay nakakatulong na dahil antiviral siya.
COVID prevention, healthy diet. Para lumakas ang katawan, ito po ang kakainin natin, yung mayaman sa zinc. Sa ibang ospital, sa ibang bansa, ito na ang treatment nila sa mga serious COVID cases. Itong mga hospitalized cases, binibigyan ng vitamin C at zinc. Diba? So, kasama siya sa protocol ng hospitalized patient.
Yung lauric acid has a very wide range of antimicrobial property, be it bacteria, be it fungi, or virus.
Ano po ba ang gamit talaga ng VCO at ano ang nagagawa nito sa tao?
Ito palang VCO na ito ay mayaman sa laurin at saka monolaurin na ito na nagbibigay ng kanilang sinasabi nating antiviral properties.
There is evidence that VCO does provide both symptomatic as well as relief from inflammatory conditions.
Yung virus mismo, tiningnan nila kung mapapatay nitong VCO. Ang nakita nila, kapag ka low viral load, konti pa lang yung virus, 90% kayang patayin nitong VCO.
Oh, 90%?
Diba?
Ha? Laking bagay.
Oh, yes. So, malaking bagay talaga.
Itong mga vitamins and supplements, pwede makuha sa pagkain. Kung kulang tayo sa pagkain, pwede makuha sa tableta.
What it does is it removes the viral coating of the virus. And pag wala na yan, so namamatay na siya. This is being done on severe cases na.
You can also take additional vitamin C tablets, vitamin D capsules, and zinc.
The Immunobooster Trio is made of concentrated sources of nutrients that are considered a dietary top-up to supplement the body's nutritional needs. These food supplements are FDA approved, halal certified, recognized by super brands, and are listed at the Philippine Pharmaceutical Directory or PPD. PPD is a comprehensive listing of pharmaceutical drugs available in the Philippines, proof that these products are of high quality and are safe for consumption.
The Immune Booster Trio was designed to strengthen the body para maproteksyonan tayo laban sa impeksyon at mga sakit. Ginawa ito upang matugunan ang epekto ng weakened immune system na dala ng stress, toxin overload, at nutritional deficiency. Ultima C is not just your ordinary vitamin C. Ito ay alkaline-based, sodium ascorbate na gentle sa tiyan. Ang Ultima C ay vitamin C that drives the nutrients. Ito ang nakatutulong upang maproteksyonan ang ating katawan. Inaayos nito ang blood pressure, helps improve iron absorption, reduce heart disease, repairs tissues, and boost immunity. Itong super antioxidant na ito ay hindi lang nagpapalakas ng immune system. Tinutulungan pa nito ang katawan na labanan ng flu, cough, and respiratory problems na mga kilalang sintomas ng virus. Ang combination ng zinc at vitamin D ay importante sapagkat tumutulong ito sa immune system. Zinc increases the body's T cells which help fight illness and protect the body from viral and bacterial infections such as the common colds and ventilator-assisted pneumonia. Ang zinc natin ay may vitamin D which makes it more powerful in fighting free radicals. Nakatutulong ito para maganda ang function ng bone marrow sa production of new blood cells at sa overall function of the internal organs. Zinc also helps boost the body's immune health and contain probiotic and prebiotic na mabuti sa ating buong tiyan. Ang pangatlong supplement na kabilang sa ating immune booster trio ay ang virgin coconut oil. Maraming studies ang nagsabi na ang virgin coconut oil ay nakatutulong sa mga apektado ng virus dahil sa antiviral, antiparasitic, at antibacterial properties nito. Virgin coconut oil is the cell protector. It naturally aids in digestion, promotes heart health, encourages weight loss, and protect the skin, hair, and teeth. Ang virgin coconut oil ay nakatutulong sa pag-boost ng immunity in healthy and natural way.
These people can attest to how these supplements have helped them recover from the dreaded virus.
Hi, I'm Amy. Unfortunately, nag-positive ako nung March. Nagkaroon ako ng fever, sipon, konting pagkahilo, and loss of appetite. So I knew something was wrong. I home quarantined. Thankfully, manageable naman yung symptoms ko the whole time. And I took care of myself during my 14 days of quarantine. During my recovery, I think nakatulong talaga sa akin yung pagkain ng masustansyang food, maraming pahinga, and pag-follow ng advice ng doctor ko. Apart from that, malaking tulong talaga sa akin yung pag-take ng food supplements. I took Ultima C and zinc, and I think yun talaga ang nakatulong para palakasin yung immune system ko and for me to be able to recover from sickness. And up until now, na okay na, magaling na ako, continuous pa rin yung pag-take ko ng food supplements because it helps strengthen my body and strengthen my immune health.
I'm Delmar Fernandez Pasag. Unfortunately, isa po ako sa tinamaan ng virus last month and agad-agad nag-home quarantine po ako and nag-take po ako ng mga supplement which is yun po yung advice ng doctor ko din para tumaas po yung immune system ko. So, nag-take po ako ng mga supplement like vitamin C which is Ultima C, VCO, and zinc. And isa to sa mga nakatulong sa fast recovery ko. And sobrang laking tulong din kasi wala rin akong naramdaman na symptoms during the quarantine. And until now, para talagang ma-maintain na mataas yung immune system ko is continuous ko pa rin siya ginagamit.
Hi, I'm Christopher Paul Pasag. And sobrang nakakalungkot man pong sabihin, last month, March 2021, ako po'y na-test as positive sa virus. Sobrang nalungkot po ako noon, sobrang depressed po ako noon. Kasi hindi ko po na-expect na sobrang ingat ko pero tinamaan pa rin ako ng virus. So, na-advisean po ako ng doktor namin na mag-take ako ng mga supplement. So, agad po akong nag-take ng VCO, Virgin Coconut Oil. vitamin C, and then zinc. So araw-araw ko po siyang iniinom 3 times a day. Sobrang laki ng tulong sa akin ng mabilis kong pag-recover. So advice ko lang po sa lahat, sa panahon ngayon, hindi sapat na basta mag-ingat lang tayo. Kailangan talaga natin palakasin natin yung ating immune system. Kaya advice ko lang din po sa lahat ng nakikinig. So, mag-take din po kayo ng mga supplement, vitamin C, zinc, and ng BCO.
Your immune health is your best defense. Accompanied by a healthy diet, an active lifestyle, and supplemented with our Immune Booster Trio, your body has the fighting chance it deserves.
One of the most prestigious awards ever given. Showcase. UNO is proud to present the President's Award. Creme de la creme. This is given to outstanding individuals who have excelled across all major awards. UNO President's Award. President's Award. Second runner-up, Persians. President's Award. First runner-up, Scorpions. Our President's Award goes to Red Lions.
That is wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Kelly. Welcome, everyone. There's 29 of us here. And I just, before I begin, I would love for you guys, we have lots of champions here. We also have a lot of phones like Galaxy A10. I'm wondering if you would please, I would like to impose that. Write down your name, where you're from, so we can get to know each other. I mean, this is a great opportunity. Today, this is an epic of a Zoom because of our honored guest, which I'm not gonna say his name yet because you all know him. But then again, I wanna hold off on that until later. So today, let me go ahead and share my screen, Ms. Kelly. And so you and I can get started. Okay, Jeff, to show on iPhone, an iPad, full screen, technical difficulties. We don't have a production crew yet, but it will happen. All right, welcome everyone. Today is Wednesday and we are having the UNO Premier USA business presentation. As you know, we host this every Wednesday along with Miss Kelly and our USA team. And you see some of them here is Miss Jacqueline, Jeffrey Brewster, Douglas Payne. So welcome everyone. For everyone, just a reminder, we do have a guest here. Welcome, Teresa Gilbert from Cambodia, which Dindo brought in. Dindo, congratulations for bringing somebody in. It's always a pleasure to talk to somebody who has not heard of UNO before, and then looking at it at a global scale. For your information, we hold this global business preview on Wednesdays in a talk show style. We try to do our best. If you look at the screen, make sure that you note the time, the day and time that it's going on in your neck of the woods. That's what Americans say. Wherever you are, just make sure that you have the right time. I also want to share that National Business Preview is conducted every Thursday in the Philippines. So you're welcome to join. If you look at the poster at the bottom, there are many, many flags. That means that we have all these countries that are involved with UNO. I want to acknowledge, though, the top earners. This is from Nigeria. I'm trying to get him to be one of our guests here. So, he's a very busy man, obviously. He knows his priorities. That's why he's top #1. So for everybody there wondering how to get there, just have to do UNO 24/7 and then know the products and everything else. This is our, we also want to acknowledge Wilson, WST, Wilson Santiago Tolentino, for being the top 9 earner all over the globe. So that's really a great, great, great accomplishment. You're gonna hear more about his secret. He's gonna mold us all to become a millionaire like him. Isn't that great? So if you have not invited people, you know who's our special guest is for sharing, go ahead and share the Zoom ID. We want to have as many people as we can today. Another acknowledgement is, of course, top 1, Unilevel. Nichi Teresa is from Nigeria. As you know, these icons, the top earners for Unilevel comes from the global accounts. We acknowledge a lot of in the Philippines, rightfully so, because we started in the Philippines, but it's amazing how these people just latched on to become UNO distributors, and now they are top earners. And so we hold them high in our book, because it's not easy to trust a foreign company, a global company that's owned, that some people may not have heard of the Philippines. But the fact that they actually ventured on that journey, that UNO journey. So I'm gonna go ahead and welcome. This is how we're gonna go through our program today. We're gonna do welcome and introductions, and the purpose of this, which I've given you a little bit of background information, and you're gonna find out how to earn commissions, bonuses, and products, and then we're gonna have testimonials. The best part of this global BP, you've seen the video already of how to get started and the earning potential. Jeff and I'm gonna call on him to come and join me here on this beautiful couch, and he and I are gonna delve in more about the different aspect of how to join in and the potential for earning in detail. Just to let you know that this is an online. When we talk about UNO, it has now expanded to online stores. In the past, the traditional networking is face-to-face, belly-to-belly, toe-to-toe. That's what we say in the networking community. But because of pandemic and how innovative our company is, they have invested millions of dollars to provide this platform so all of us can come together and make money in spite of the fact that we're not able to get out there. So when you actually see some of the people here, I encourage people to really put in their names and where they're from, because that's really important to find out where they are, which country, which city. But then again, they cannot help putting their system. So to demystify why you see this NX4, RGS X4, these are subsidiaries of affiliated company, which is hosting this Uno Premier. That is the mother company. And then when you see the RGS X4 and X4, those are systems. So any system that's being introduced to you is affiliated with Uno Premier. But the specified system is authorized by Uno Premier to promote the services and products of the company. And you're going to hear more about our services and products later on. And of course, all commissions, bonuses, and products are provided by Uno Premier. So that makes this a wonderful structure. You have Uno Premier hosting this Zoom and also supporting all this, the global support system. And then you have individual groups that's led by people like Wilson Tolentino and Warren Trinidad and the Scorpions, that would be Ray Protestad. And of course, the other global, awardee for the presidential award is the Persians. And so these are headed by different leaders, and they have different takes on how to roll the business. But the basic foundation is really how it was taught to them by Uno. I just thought I'd spend some time talking about that. So before I get started, I really want to invite Mr. Jeffrey Brewster. And as he's walking to join me here on this couch, I just want to reconfirm that he is our first USA Unopreneur and the only one so far. So Jeffrey Brewster, I'm so honored to have you and co-host and do this.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here as always. And if it weren't for you and your husband, Doug, I wouldn't be here. So I say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I say thank you to our worldwide community for allowing me to come into your space today.
And I thank you. The fact, ladies and gentlemen, that he's an American and I'm a crazy woman who wants to make sure that Americans get that too, get Uno in their lives too. The privilege that Uno has to offer and everything that comes with it. As you know, I'm married to Douglas Payne. And Jeff, I wanna thank you again for trusting yourself, your future with Uno. I know ever since you started in September, we've been nonstop. And you can see that the things that we're really, now I want to, before we get on with a formal presentation for the global preview, we did have a watch party that you came up with.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was fantastic.
And we all dressed up in our blue, red, and white hat and all the get up and everything, although there's only a few of us because it's 1 a.m. here. It was 1 a.m. when you guys started in the Philippines. But it was a great experience. And guess what? Jeff actually stayed on for 5.5 hours.
I sure
So
did.
from the perspective of somebody who just invested a lot of his time, invested a lot of his resources to become Unopreneur here in the US, to serve all the Uno community, regardless what group you belong to have that equal footing, to have that equal opportunity for all of us. I want to invite you, what was your first impression when you sat down through those festivities and events for 5.5 hours? Do tell us.
Well, I'll tell you, it was very, very exciting from the very beginning. And when we came up with the idea of having a watch party, being a participant on the global stage, even though, you know, we weren't actually featured in the video this year, but we will next year, yes. I'm sure. It was a last minute thing for us, but it was an important activity that we decided to do, number one, for team building, right? And then to express who we really are. You know, if you're going to be involved in an operation, then jump in with 2 feet and dive in all the way. So we thought it would be a great idea to get together, and as you said, it was midnight, 1 a.m. our time, but we're used to hanging out late, right? So right. Let's get together and do something that we can all really build from. And the excitement of seeing our partners across the globe was just really eye-opening, because we talk about Uno every day right here in little old Cincinnati in the United States of America. But then to see how big Uno really is across the entire globe. And that was a different perspective. And I wanted to be a part of that. I wanted our team to really experience that as best we could in this virtual world. And we had a blast.
Yes, thank you. As you all know, we're building here in the United States. Most of the training materials are not in English. So as trailblazers here in Cincinnati, Ohio, I've been in the business for 4 years. I've experienced, guess what showed up on my Facebook posting today? A memory from 4 years ago when I spoke to 16,500 Uno members on the podium. And I'm telling you, that experience is still feeding me. And I did not even deserve to be there. I was not making any money. I didn't know much about Uno, but the fact that something in me from being exposed to what Uno was and meeting the board of directors in Las Vegas just made me want to explore more. And then I see that in you, Jeff. I see that even the challenge of, okay, you're seeing the presentations, and 90% of that is in Filipino. I mean, some people that don't have that gut is like, oh, forget it. I'm not understanding this, it's going crazy. But there's a handful of people out there that are like you and me, because I think English. I'm sorry, I've been here in the United States for 40 years, and I think American. So I'm a foreigner to them too, but they do give us that respect. But then I also give them the respect that the only way they can demonstrate their passion, their festivities, their culture is to speak in our language. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to reiterate the fact that the platform and the Zoom that you're looking at now, at this point, this is it you're gonna get. This is what you're gonna get every Wednesday, that we're gonna speak in pure English to invite people that are non-Filipinos who also need Uno in their lives. So can we agree on that one?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I would like to just underscore what you were saying about the passion and the energy. That's what you bring to Uno, and that's what I saw. And even though I didn't understand 90% of what was being said, the energy was universal.
Yes.
And you could not help but understand through feeling, and that translates so much when you're doing things virtually. And that's why we want to see you. We want to connect with you as physically as we can, as visually as we can, because that energy is infectious.
Yes.
And I've caught it.
I appreciate that. So on that note, I just want to encourage everyone. I welcome you to, number one, please replace your name on your screen if you're putting your system and we don't see your name and your location, because that would really help us understand who we're talking to and be able to reach out to you later. And what if you decide to reach out to us because you need products here in the United States for somebody that you know could use Uno, through Jeff, our Uno USpreneur, we can fill that order. And then, to help out our people in Las Vegas, so we can serve this area, this neck of the woods. Please write down your name, who you are, so when you reach out to us, we know. Jeff, I heard that you, Hong Kong reached out to you.
Oh, absolutely. If I may say, Miss May, one of our business partners in Hong Kong. We've been talking for the last 3 nights.
Awesome.
Just a wonderful opportunity. That's what's so exciting about this, the opportunity to do global business and have global business partners. And I will say, if you're looking to build your business here in the United States, let us be your partner. We can drop ship anywhere within the continental United States, save you a lot of money in international shipping fees, but you will still get credit.
Yes.
As a distributor, you will still get all of your Nuke points.
So you can just sit back, And
So
you,
it's
you got the USA covered.
a
We
great
have
way.
4, 5, 6 willing partners here
Oh, yeah.
who work it 24/7.
Absolutely.
So please, I want you to remember that. And going back to sharing on your chat, you know, please go ahead and write down your comments. We cannot have everybody talking because, you know, we want to spend a lot more time on the content. But then I do want you to write down your favorite product and why you love it. So that's one way of sharing the goodness of Uno, okay? Now, let me go ahead and get started. Jeff, let's talk about how we started in Uno from the very beginning as an Uno Local and Uno Premier.
Well, you know, it's great that you choose that as a starting point, particularly at this time. We've just celebrated our 14th anniversary.
Yes.
And, you know, that just says to me, in 14 years, we've done this. What is going to happen in the next 14 years?
Absolutely.
Right? But I would like to just pause a moment, and if you don't mind, just to recap where we've been so that people will have a true understanding of where we've yet to go.
Yes.
Because the vision of our board of directors has just been something that I have admired ever since I started learning about Uno.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that trust that I have in them to develop this business from 2007 until today. That same trust is what I'm going to rely on to build my business 14 years from now.
Wow, that is profound.
It is great wisdom that they've had, you know. And when I look at their humble beginnings, right? How they were dibbling and dabbling with various multi-level marketing companies and strategies and other opportunities that did not seem to take them where they wanted to go. So they came together as a group, and today, collectively, they have well over 60 years experience in this business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the achievements are speaking for themselves.
Yep.
You know, let's recount. Super brands recognition.
Yes.
International Standards Organization
Exactly.
certification.
Mm-hmm.
Halal certification.
Yes.
Right? FDA approval
Mm-hmm.
in the Philippines for many of the products that we enjoy. All in just 14 years.
Yep.
This is incredible. And I think that this is really what has established such a firm foundation for this company. It is the quality and the sustainability of its products.
Exactly. And the fact that these gentlemen, they have their own field of expertise.
Mhm.
So we have known that our president, William Barbo, is a networker, but then he really is a mechanical engineer by trade. And then he worked at McDonald's for a little while. And that's when he learned duplication and multiplicity and doing the same thing all over again. And then again, you have Irby Chua, who is really focused on innovation and developing new products, always at the leading edge. And then Oliver Chua is the information systems. I mean, by the way, he's the one that writes my check, and I love it. you know, from Bank of America. And Oliver Chua with the operations part of it, which is an integral part. When he found out about the pandemic, he gathered the key players, our digital mentors, and say, okay, we'll allot some budget because this is not going away, and it's still going on. And true to that word, they established that. They just celebrated, I think, their first year, Miss Kelly. Is it Miss Kelly, the first year for the digital, the Uno Shop store? And all of these wonderful things that happen, all the lives that have been changed. And OFWs, let's talk about the OFWs. So we learned that in 2007, they started locally. And they were embraced by young people from all walks of life, because this business is all inclusive, regardless who you are, regardless of your age, regardless of your physical, if you're physically disadvantaged, you could still work it. And then in 2017, 2015, they decided, hey, you know what? We're doing so well. We've established our testimonies. Our products have been proven true. We have wonderful flagship product like Cryptoganic that really like pushed that up the level. So in 2015, they decided, why don't we expand on a global scale?
Right.
So they decided, I'm gonna talk about our heroes, our unsung heroes, in which Wilson Tolentino is part of that in his humble beginnings. The overseas foreign workers. And these are the people that once they finish their schooling, you know, in the Philippines, we regard education as number one.
Right.
Our literacy rate is 99%. We all go to school, British way, and then we all want to put our children in higher learning. And then after that, what do? We decide to leave the Philippines because there were no opportunities. So that has been going on for generations. And so these gentlemen decided, let's bring them back. You know, I mean, first of all, that's a great market because they do make the money. They make the money and they are not just, Miss Kelly, we talked about this before. OFWs, if you say, if you just share with us the types of professions, not just because people automatically think OFWs are domestic workers and all that. So can you elaborate a little bit what job categories consist of OFWs, just like you were an engineer and you were an OFW?
Yes, OFWs are not only domestic workers, of course, professionals, engineers, doctors, nurses, also skilled workers. So all
entertainers on cruise ship.
Yes, seafarers, and also seaman. Yes.
Yes, that is so true. And because of that, when they actually, I want to say that there are host countries that is a go-to for Filipinos because they are so wonderful in treating their employees. And those are Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Singapore, and Hong Kong. So those are the unsung heroes who actually brought UNO into the pipeline, the global pipeline, because in their daily activities, they connect with other engineers from other countries. Yeah. They connect with subcontractors from the US, from England. So they came together and then they decided, oh, we love the products. So that's why the global expansion, like what Mr. Jeffrey said, has been nonstop and it's still going on. Jeff, you are so intimate with the data on how much money the GDP consists of from OFW. Yeah. Tell us about that.
Well, you know, there are well over 2.4 million overseas foreign workers. And don't forget, one of those host countries that are near and dear to my heart is the United States.
That's right.
I was in healthcare, hospital administration for many, many years. And I will tell you from a firsthand experience, our overseas foreign working nurses have saved the American healthcare system.
Yes.
When we were at a dire shortage for nurses, our major source of recruitment was from the Philippines. And to that, we have now come out of our nursing shortage. I hope that many of our Filipino nurses are still here in the United States.
They're here.
And everyone hasn't returned back to the Philippines. But while here and while abroad, they were contributing upwards to $34 billion to the gross domestic product of the Philippines. Yeah, wow. That is a sizable market. I don't care what the industry is, what the company is. I'll take a market base of $34 billion.
So would you say that these three gentlemen really did their homework even before they embarked on it? I mean, they did the market analysis and they were intentional.
That's what's so intriguing to me and exciting because it is so strategic. And if you look at everywhere our overseas foreign workers have gone, that's where UNO is taking a foothold.
Yes.
And it's by design.
Yes.
Strategic design. But what a wonderful plan. I am so grateful.
Thank you for that. So let me move on. So we are, one of the things that they did is they actually rolled out the launch in USA. So please note that in 2015, UNO is the first and only network marketing company that's Filipino owned that is licensed and registered to operate in the United States. And guys, there's 50 states. So it's like 50 countries, and 50 countries has millions and millions of people. Wow, it will be a missed opportunity if I don't mention that California in itself is a huge country. We're looking at 1.4 million Filipino Americans, okay, plus their families and friends out of the 4 million Filipinos in the United States, all across the board. So are you saying you're wasting your time listening to us right now if your goal is to expand in the US?
Well, not only our Filipino population here, but in the United States, we've got representatives from every country around the world.
Yes.
And there are some 195 different registered countries on this planet. And everyone is here in the United States. So when you talk about the opportunity of you building your business in these United States, come on, it's here.
So do you guys agree by raising your hands that that was a good data point for you guys to know about? Let me see some hands there. And let me see your faces. I want to make sure that we get everybody involved. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. So let us move on. So we talked about the board of directors, and then we're gonna move on to super branding, which we talked about a little bit. Now, let's talk about our offices in the Philippines. Now, I mentioned to you that I actually visited the offices in 2017. I barely know UNO. I just know that I need something to do in my retirement, and I tried the NutriFab. I was happy with it. And then I go in, I walk into this facility, and I had to pitch myself. Beautiful.
Yes.
Global standards. When you look at it, the brick and mortar, because I had to find out, is it really true? Or is it a hoax? Or I just want to touch, feel, and smell. To my surprise, today marks the day that I actually stepped into these offices, met everybody, all of the staff, including Wilson Tolentino himself. And this is what you're gonna see all across the globe. Let me move on. It lends itself for closing business, serious business. There's an executive lounge that now they're reopening. They're offering the UNO Cafe. So you know, Jeff, what I really love about it, I walk in there and then all these uniformed staff, they greet you. Hi, ma'am, how are you? Here, sit down, and I get to sit down. And then they have a preset menu. Like at 2 o'clock, they're serving mini sandwiches. And then at a certain time in the afternoon, at 10 o'clock, and then 2 o'clock, and then 4 o'clock, and then they stay there till 9 o'clock. I think people stay there until 11 o'clock. So when you walk in, they have these little rooms that when you actually walk in, oh, another thing I wanted to mention, you can't just go in there with flip-flops. You cannot go in there with shorts or a sundress that's exposing. So that's just gives you the flavor of how elite group of how they want to make us like really the best of the best.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
Absolutely. Well, you know, it's the culture of the organization.
Yes.
And that's what's so important, I believe, today. When you are joining an organization or becoming affiliated with any group, ask, does the culture match your culture?
Yes.
And this certainly is a culture of luxury that is not so elitist that it doesn't look at everyone.
Exactly.
It treats everyone as if everyone were kings and queens. business.
And I'm so glad you mentioned that, because when I was there, this is such a typical, right, Miss Kelly? Typically, when you go to the offices, William Barber would just walking up and down the steps, and he would say hi to everybody. And then you know what the culture is? You know, the Kodak moment. Selfie here, selfie that. I mean, I was like, when I first came, like they were grabbing them, and I'm like, he allows that to happen? So he poses right next to everybody. So that just tells you the type of servant leadership that he practices. And I was so amazed when they actually served lunch. I said, me, I'm Bronwyn. They don't know me from Adam. And then I have 5 members that I brought in, and they served us this delicious Filipino food. So they know exactly how to make you feel good. They are really true to their heart. And that's why I love Uno to this day, okay? Now, this is how it looks like right now. This is the landscape. This is what the map looks like with Uno. Jeffrey actually pointed out the fact that these host countries like Singapore, Hong Kong, and also UAE, and now let's talk about Nigeria. Remember, the Nigerians are now top earners, especially when it comes to uni level. Like there's like 5 or 6 of them up there, which is really, really amazing. Now, who could even imagine an African country partnering with Filipinos? That's unheard of before, but you can see them side by side now because of the products. So this is how wonderful it is. And as we've mentioned already, we are in Las Vegas, and I would like to emphasize that in the Midwest, that's where we are. That's where we're situated. Mm-hmm. As you can see there in the middle of the Dillard Center, this is where we are. We work very, very hard to be able to connect with you all. And we welcome our doors to anybody. We're only 20 minutes from the airport, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And Jeff,
absolutely.
You've been here longer than me. Mm-hmm. Tell us about the attraction of stopping by and visiting us, apart from our world-class products.
Well, if you come to the Dillard Center here, we certainly are a large facility. We're 20,000 square feet. We're home to 16 small businesses that operate within our center, but we're also a business and conference center. So we have many amenities, we have boardrooms, we have banquet halls that can accommodate up to 250 people. So we're looking very fortunate in the very future to hosting a sales rally here.
You know, what is our largest coliseum here, the accommodation?
Here in the city of Cincinnati? Well, we have the Duke Energy Convention Center.
Okay.
Which can accommodate, my gosh, up to 10,000 people.
Wow. Did you know that in the Philippines, we have a convention center that would accommodate up to 25,000?
Wow. Wow.
But we do have it here in Columbus,
yes.
the open arena.
We have stadiums.
Yes, yes.
We have a developed waterfront here, international airport. We're home to DHL. We're home to many Fortune 100 companies.
Yes.
Make their headquarters right here in Cincinnati, including Procter & Gamble, which the world knows.
Yeah, Procter & Gamble, the Colgate.
Yeah.
The only competitor for advanced care. That is so true. And thank you for mentioning that. The fact that, you know, apart from those commercial and all the gatherings, that one of the things that we offer too, we have the #1 zoo. I mean, our zoo has been top notch on the list worldwide.
Yes,
so that's
absolutely.
worth visiting. So put us in your bucket list.
Yes.
You get to see us too. And another thing that Cincinnati is noted for is, we talked about this before. Oh, the bar next door.
Oh, wow.
There's a bar next door.
A bourbon bar right next door to us that has just been cited as one of the best bars in the entire United States of America.
Yeah.
And it's right next door to our building.
For the young folks out there who likes to experience, this is the place to be. So thank you for indulging me. I just had
one other place.
Okay.
Right across the street, Esoteric.
Esoteric.
What's so unique about Esoteric?
It is a brewery that's owned by Filipino and American. And so that is just like, we couldn't be more perfect.
Yeah.
About God has placed us here 2 years ago, and we met Jeff, and so we'll keep the ball rolling, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
So we are conquering the global market. There's no question about that. We have active members and distributors in more than 14 countries. You've seen that on the map. And a total of 20 international offices, all 4 continents, because we just brought in South Africa. Guys, we just brought in South Africa, and we just brought in Jamaica, thank God for Will, and then in England. So we have an Unopreneur in England. So that is 20 international and counting, okay? And again, that 300 millionaires that created outside the Philippines,
yeah,
there's gonna be 301, and Jeff Brewster is gonna be it.
From your mouth to God's ears.
That's
Thank you.
right. That's what's going to happen, as much as you work so hard. So this is just a certification to prove to you. I mean, Americans would say, show me the proof.
Yeah.
The proof is in the pudding. Yes, we are certified, and this shows how legit we are, okay? Now, let's talk a little bit about all these countries that are that have started in the in Hong Kong and Nigeria, United Arab Emirates, and of course here in the USA. Just see our skeleton crew here in the US, which I know is gonna expand. I mean, we're gonna speak that into existence.
Absolutely.
That we're gonna have more and more, just like what you see here with the UAE group. So let's talk about Hong Kong. So Hong Kong has really contributed. There are another unsung heroes consisted of our women distributors, and they're the ones who tried our products true and true. What is it that you hear from your brother here, Douglas Payne, all the time about the women in?
Well, I'll tell you, the women in Hong Kong, I think are representative of, number one, the culture of the Philippines, okay? But bringing it abroad to another country and then coming together in solidarity, you know, it's like, wow, a foundation built by women, particularly in the service industry, that have come together collectively and established such a powerful foothold for UNO in a foreign nation.
Yes, and that was made possible because of Paul Cheng. Paul Cheng and his wife, Uno Power couple, started in Hong Kong, and they are not even businessmen. They were pharmacists first, and they guested with us a few months ago.
Yes,
and we are having him again next week. So the people that built the city, like my husband said, the UNO city within the respective countries, are really instrumental in making this happen. The fact that they provided a platform for these Thai domestic workers on their days off to be able to come together and have fun and connect and reconnect with other people, to make it less lonesome, to have something to look forward to. And then, as you can see, they dress up, because during that time, they were able to hold all these wonderful gatherings like the masquerade ball, just like what you see in here. I mean, that just spells privileged lifestyle.
You know, to me, it also speaks of a lifestyle that totally embraces what we do. We're not just about business. We're not just about health and wealth. We're about the totality of the person, of the human spirit. And all of that I see exemplified in our workers in Hong Kong. Just a tremendous aspiration.
Mind, body, and soul. Yeah. So let's talk about our African countries, Nigeria specifically. As you know, Nigeria have been our top-notch earners. Now, the people that you see here in the center, they are come from all walks of life. We're talking about, as you know, Patricia is here. I know Patricia joined us not too long ago, and she is from Kenya. She is an Unopreneur from Kenya, and she is also a not microbiologist. She corrected me the last time. Microbiologist. A chemist. You have to forgive me. I'm having a brain fog. But just the fact that we do have pharmacists,
A veterinarian
microbiologists,
assistant.
veterinarian. Oh, that's right, veterinarian assistant. The fact that they not only are highly educated and credentialed, just like our Mr. Booster here.
Oh my.
I mean, you know, if you pull his bio, it's so long. It's rather intimidating, but
Oh, you're
because he's such a wonderful person, I forget about that. But the fact that they try the products, they love the products, and then look at this. It is when they launch their business in Nigeria. We have businesses in Abuja and Lagos, and there's more. The board of directors actually come and visit with them. So, they're like, it is a foreign country, but the leaders, they really support them with food supplement orientation and the training that they need. But you must have that group. You have to make it worth their while to come. And Nigeria has proven that. If you see all these mini malls that are serving cappuccino, and that's all it seemed in some of the countries that they order, because it seemed to be a systemic fix to all their aches and pains. It works for them, hallelujah, because we know we're gonna bring in cappuccino here.
Absolutely.
And as a matter of fact, we have some coming in the next couple of weeks,
Yes,
because
we
in
do.
July, we're gonna be stocked, okay? Now, let's talk about our precious United Arab Emirates here. As you can see, Wilson Tolentino started, and he built the city. And as you know, if you have been attending long enough, this Global BP that happens on Wednesday, we have a celebrity there, Ahmad Anjajar. Yeah, we'll give him a round of applause because he became global, a global an entrepreneur.
Yes, yes.
In his neck of the woods. And then as you can see, if you look at this, they are so international. And I love connecting with them on Facebook because I always ask, no mention of Max Out, thank God, because Doug's not here. The fact that they have no problems, none of us have any problems sharing about our personal testimonies when it comes to product, because our heart comes first. We want to ease the aches and pains of people, not only the aches and pains physically, but the financial aches and pains
As
correct?
well.
Yeah, that's true. So let's move on. So congratulations to UAE, and you're gonna hear more about the humble beginnings of Wilson Tolentino as we move forward with our program. Okay.
Wow.
This is something that you get excited talking about
I
because you
certainly
research
do.
our products to
Yes,
death.
yes. You know, I've never worked with a company that has such outstanding products as Uno. And here in the United States, we have some of the most stringent requirements for bringing products to market here.
Oh, yes.
Than probably anyone in the world. Our FDA, our Food and Drug Administration, is just absolutely critical on every single product that comes here.
Yeah,
Even
it's just-
rolling out the vaccines.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
we were fast tracking many of the vaccines, but I mean the rigor that companies, the pharmaceutical companies, had to go through in order to bring the vaccines to market was just absolutely incredible. But for the safety of us all and the welfare of us all, you know, I'm thankful that we have such rigorous standards. But Uno Premier has now 9 products that have been sanctioned by the FDA in the United
And the
States.
US, yes.
That is an incredible feat for any company.
And that's a
particularly
huge
such a young company.
accomplishment. And you're right. Thank you
Yeah.
for mentioning that. We do have 9 products. When I started 4 years ago, we had 22. That's why I jumped in, because I knew all the products were here. But somehow through the recertification process, they got really strict. So they pulled those products out and we were left with 3 for many, many years. So it was very frustrating for me and my husband, and then the pioneering leaders here in the United States. But Uno was really true to their word. They started slowly put them back, even if it cost them $5,000 per product. And then they have to wait 2 years to get that on the shelf.
Yeah.
And then another thing, guess what? They did not even reformulate it. The only thing that US FDA needed was to rebrand and not rebrand, to relabel our products. That was it. You know, so it's the formulation from the very beginning is the same. The only thing is that it looks better now and that people can read better, which I can understand. But come on, I had to wait 4 years to become a millionaire and then another 20 years to really be a millionaire. But anyway, we're gonna catch up. So guys, this is really worth mentioning, okay? So let's go to, so we do have personal care products. We talked about shampoo and what else, Miss?
We've got a whole line of beauty products. Our soaps, our creams, our lotions are just by far, I think, excellent products, because not only are they quality products for beauty, but many of them have medicinal effects. Even though they're topical agents that you apply to your skin, they're nourishing to the skin, they're fortifying to the skin, they add essential elements to the skin, and it's more than just about beauty.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, while we are on this slide, I want to call on Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly, I know you've been with Uno for a long, long time and used a lot of products. And if you might mention your favorite products and tell, and also not just your personal products, but the products that you have confidently endorsed to others because it's proven true. So go ahead, Miss Kelly, please let us know.
Well, of course, NutriFab and also Ultimacy. Those are my favorites. But when it comes to Uno Shop, my winning products are Ultimacy and Max Out.
Ooh, I love the way she stressed that. Max out. Wait a minute now. Max out. Max out your income potential. Ms. Kelly, I really appreciate you saying that. And you know, Miss Kelly, as you know, she is very diverse.
Oh my.
She hosts a Sunday blog.
Oh yes.
With karaoke.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It comes on, Miss Kelly, at 6 a.m. our time in the United States, Eastern Standard Time. And I tune in as frequently as I can. Love your show. You are an incredible, incredible talent. And thank you so much for sharing some of that talent with us.
Yep, that is so true. And you're going to find as you move on with the slides is that people transform because you're surrounded by people like Miss Kelly. You're surrounded by people like, you know, it's hard to mention the other folks that are here. This is it, guys. Other than Teresa Gilberg from Cambodia, Teresa, I want you to know that when you decide to be part of our universe, you have access to all of these people from Africa, from the United States, from the Philippines, from UAE, and that's just one of the perks.
Yeah.
Just one of the perks, apart from the quality world products that are sourced worldwide. Also, they have accessories. I'm not wearing mine now, but I have the scalar pendant and also the bracelet that offers the same qualities to buffer the effect of toxicity and environmental hazards, okay?
And let's not leave out our masks. Our
yes, definitely.
Protective masks, because the epidemic is still not over, right? We still must be protected. So wearing facial coverings in some situations and in some locations is absolutely essential. So let's not forget that.
Thank you for bringing that
accessory.
up. So I want to stop at this slide. These are the products that are available in the United States. So take a picture of that. These are the ones that you can outright sell directly and get your direct sales through your online stores. They're available. So if you decide to become a distributor or a store owner or shopkeeper, you know that the U.S. products, the U.S. store will carry these products. I want to make sure. I'm sorry, honey. The NutriFab, they are. Coffee is back. Thank God. We waited for a long, long time, but that wait is really worth it because we loved it, and Uno wants to make sure that whenever they have it, it's the best. And NutriFab is on its way. Ms. Kelly mentioned that that's a great product. I love it too. That's how I started here with Uno. I want to emphasize that the fact that these products you can order from the online store, but then again, for distributors that want to share some of the products that are local products that are really a all-time favorite outside the United States, if you are a Uno distributor with a member ID, you can actually order those local products from Jeffrey Brewster here. And you can reach out to him directly, and then he will arrange for to send you the form or the website that you can fill the order. All he will be needing from you is your member ID.
Member ID.
That is it. Regardless who you're, if you're Red Lions or you're Persians or Scorpion,
right?
He will take care of that. Okay.
Absolutely.
Now let's talk about how does this work? And I know we are no stranger for that. For the sake of Teresa, though, let's talk about how it works as a consumer. Jeff, did you want to elaborate on that?
Sure. One thing that we excel in is innovating ways to earn monies and potentials, business growth. We excel. We are a game changer in many different facets. But one particular facet where we do distinguish ourselves is in profitable consumerism. And right quickly, we are all consumers. But as we spend money constantly on the purchase of products, we deplete our finances, right? But with our profitable consumer model, as we spend, we earn. How do you spend money and earn money at the same time? And that's one of the unique features of our business model, because we cut out all of the middle people that are involved between the manufacturer and the consumer, us. Our manufacturer is our parent company, Uno, and we are the consumer. And the products come directly from the manufacturer, directly to us as the consumer. So we don't have to worry about the retailers, the wholesalers, the marketers, the promotion people, the logistics people to package and ship. We do all of that. And that results in cost savings. And Uno shares those cost savings with us as distributors or consumers. That's a very simple model.
Yeah.
And that's what we call profitable consumerism.
So I just have to say this because we are now, summer is going to come, fall is going to kick in, if for everybody. I think you are familiar that we have spring, fall, no, wait a minute. Winter.
Yes. Spring, summer,
and fall. And when fall season comes, there's football.
Oh,
right?
Yes. Oh, yes.
So I had to mention this, that they have this Super Bowl that people are crazy about. Now, that's just one example. Do you know how much a 30-second commercial is for a Super Bowl commercial? That when the best of the best, Pepsi, all those other, do you know how much?
Well, I know it's in the millions.
Yes.
How many?
We're talking about $5.6 million.
For how long of a commercial?
30 seconds.
Wow.
And then during the week when they have the Sunday night football, guess how much is it?
Night?
For a 30-second commercial? That's $500,000.
For a
30-second commercial. So imagine this. The fact that we are, you're the consumer, then the middleman is cut. Can you imagine that $5.6 million
in savings?
In savings, and then Uno passes it on to you.
Incredible.
That makes sense, right? Incredible. So that's what we need to think about moving forward, okay? Now, it's so easy to be part of this. So let's talk about step one.
Well, I'll tell you, I didn't realize how easy it was to share the opportunity that you have invited me to. You said, sign up.
Right.
I said, is that the first thing I need to do? And you said, yes. And I said, well, okay, how do I do that? And you then broke it down and said, well, there's a starter package. And then if you want to invest a little bit more, you can. But for $380 US, I was able to launch my business and become an independent distributor.
Yeah, and guess what? For $380, they have this sign-up incentives that's just been extended. It was announced from the UNO official website that if you sign up as an UNO Platinum, you get up, which is 150 point value. And if you don't know what that is, ask the person who invited you. And then you get upgraded to the next higher
Premier
package.
Plus,
and we're talking about Premier Plus, which has 450 point value. Now, if you do the math, you instead of getting 150 that you match up, we're going to tell you more about how this magic bonuses happens. You earn another 300 points. So when you translate that to dollars, we'll tell you more about that. So as a new partner, the step two is that, okay, you got the products, it got delivered at your doorstep. It's just enough products and toothpaste or whatever, coffee and juice, that it's a regular item that we consume highly every single day.
And may I add,
yes,
at that point, you have already received 100% return on your investment.
Exactly. Your initial investment, you decided to invest in your health, you start consuming the products. But if some people want to get a step farther, because it also offers opportunity to learn. So when that happens, your second step is to attend new partners briefing. Now, Jeff, congratulations. You have brought in a number of people, that two eagles, I must say, two women, Donna Foster and Nikki Crenshaw, and you're going to meet them in our next Zoom. But so what do we do with our new partners briefing? We've done that a few times already. So tell them.
With every company that is a new venture, there's a learning curve.
Yes.
Right? So the first thing that we have to do is to really learn our products and learn what our business is all about. Well, in order to do that, we encourage you to attend what we call our new partners briefing meetings. Now, it's not just for new partners. It's really for our entire team.
Yes.
Because it's the experiences of our uplines that we rely on to give us the strategies, the strategic approaches. What are the best practices, right? How do we overcome rejection? How do we engage people? These are the things that we discuss in our new partners briefing meetings because they teach us how to operate in this multi-level marketing business.
Correct.
And so it's very important that we do it. I would love to say how convenient it is, though, for us to hold these meetings because we're holding them virtually as well as face-to-face. And even some of our teachings are on demand.
Yes.
Right? So it's an incredible opportunity to learn the business, but we've got many different ways that we can share our opportunities.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you mentioned that. And so far, it's been a great experience. The challenge here is to have training products that are in pure English. And since we are bringing in English-speaking folks that are non-Filipinos, we have really gotten some more of the materials from UNO. So they are now sending us a lot of resources, which Jeff is going to repurpose eventually. We are going to be doing live blood analysis. So we're in the process of doing that and staying connected with the people that have actually experienced that in the last few years. And that's how some of them really made it in the top earners. That's something that we are going to bring in through the new partners briefing. And eventually, when we get the numbers, we're going to have regular training that is sponsored, that will be UNO sponsored. Now, step 3 just makes a lot of sense.
Oh, it
Use
makes
the
all
product.
of the sense in the world. Why would you use anybody else's product?
Absolutely.
You are your own distributor, your own independent business owner in this business. Why would you use another manufacturer's product?
Correct.
These are products that we use every day, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to use Uno products for my facial care, hygiene,
Yep.
right? Household products.
Do you know that actually, from a woman's point of view, Miss Kelly, I'm going to invite you to chime in. So as a woman, what do we do? What do we love to do? We like to window shop, right? So we go to the mall, and then tell us what women typically do. And we talked about this before. We walk in, and go ahead, tell us more.
Well, you know, when we go to a mall, we spend a lot of hours just, you know, looking at things, window shopping, not sure if we will actually buy those things, right? So that's what we are, women.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that, because what happened is for me personally, I now avoid window shopping because number one, I'll just get frustrated. I can't afford it. Okay. And then if I can't afford it, I would look for the cheapest or the most inexpensive buy, and I feel good about that. Instant gratification. That's what most people do. Okay. Then they grab those things and then they come home and they don't use them, or they're disappointed with the products, or they don't like the color, and then they shove them in their drawer like I do. I accumulated, amassed so many products to near expiration. Now imagine if you already know that you know that you're using the best shampoo, you're using the best supplements, the best drinks. That leaves you all of this time to build your business or to socialize or walk on the beach or save money for your next vacation or watch the sunrise and the sunset. For me, that thrills me. The fact that you have more time living a quality life among the most wonderful people that would bring you happiness and joy and keep you healthy. How cool is that?
Well, let me tell you from a gentleman's perspective.
Okay.
Or I don't have time to shop. I don't enjoy going to the malls and just window shopping. I know what I want and I get it.
Yep.
And I'm out of the store immediately. But with our business, I don't even have to go to the store.
Yes.
I just go online. Click, click, click. This is what I want. Send it to me.
And you can actually do repeat purchase. So here in the United States, if you know you're gonna consume, depending on how big your family is, you can order 2 or 3 cryptogenic, 1 Santiago berries, 2 or 3, and then you can just push that repeat purchase and it will just come in the mail and you don't have to worry about it. So that is just so amazing. So let's talk about, is it easy to bring in 4 business partners?
Well, this is probably the hardest and the easiest of all. Why do I say hard? Well, you've got to be discerning, okay? You're building a team. You're building a team, and you want to have the right people with the right motivation, the right skill set. But here's the easy part. You already know them. You live with them. They're your family. They're your friends. We choose our friends because of like interest, right? Well, if I'm a business motivated person, chances are I've got business motivated friends.
Correct.
Right? Well, I've got a lot of friends, and there are a lot of my friends are in business. So how easy is it? Very easy. You look at your closest contacts, right? Well, we all go to church. What about our church family?
Yes.
Okay. If you can worship with someone, well, that tells me that you're like-minded in many respects.
Right.
So that's another easy source of people to tap into. Co-workers.
Yes.
Okay.
You see them every day.
You choose to be at this job and so do they. You've got something in common. So that's another source of people that you can just reach out to and get 4 business partners just like that.
Well,
Very
that
easy.
sounds really easy. And the fact too that I've experienced is that those 4 people that are in your circle of influence, they're the ones that see you every day.
Yeah.
They're the ones that know you. When you start taking the products, there's going to be a transformation. You're moving quicker, you're witty, you're happier, you're glowing. And those 4 people around you that are in your circle of influence are the first ones that are going to notice you. And then the next thing you know, they're going to say, what's up with him? What's up with her? What is going on? Tell me. So that's just easy.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to have a PhD.
Right.
Equal opportunity. You don't have to overanalyze and just use the products, because the next thing you know, you get passionate with the products first and what it's doing to your body and what it's doing to your friends and family. And so that makes it easier. Like Jeff, we talked about the starter package. We talked about the personal one for $380, and then you can pay up to $4,000. Those are the ones like in the middle. We're talking about $900 something, $1,480. What happens to that? What happens is that you amass all of these products, so you share them. You share them with people that are around you. Like there's a birthday, what happens? You bring them coffee.
Right.
You got to gift them. Now there's always people that are very, very, that there are people that are so picky. Now, what do you give people that have everything?
You give them a gift of health.
Yes, absolutely. That is the key. That's why it's easy as 1, 2, 3. So here are just, I'm going through the investor package, and these are the prices. And then we're gonna go to, we've elaborated this already. This is what a partners briefing looks like. And it's pretty much like we hold here every Thursday,
Sure,
right?
absolutely.
We build a team, we go through our storming stages, our initial storming stages, and we get to know the dynamics of the people. And then you begin to hate them, love them. And then the next thing you know, you're performing, because you really, UNO brings everybody together from all walks of life. And that's one thing that keeps me going. The fact that these wonderful products are amazing.
Absolutely.
My husband uses Procardio, and he's doing really, really well. He's the last person who told me he took Procardio for 12 months. And then it took him 12 months to let me know what was going on. When in fact, after the 4th week, he was already feeling good about it. So this is just, we have testimonies after testimonies of all these people. And then, as you know, getting the 4 business partners, we really call them business and health partners.
Sure.
Because not a lot of people are really into business. The first objection that you're gonna hear is, I don't like selling.
Right.
Or I don't like people.
Right.
And would you be able to handle that? The fact is, whatever your problem or the barrier that you have, UNO has training modules for that.
Yes.
Handling objections, food supplement orientation, mind, body, and soul. All of these training modules have been proven over the years, and it's got the magic formula built in it. The fact that once they plug in is going to make you more successful. Now, we talked about, we have guaranteed return of investment. We went through that already. These are just the bullet points about the products, the repeat purchases, 25 to 40%. And Jeff, how are you enjoying your professional online back office?
I love it. I love it. And I'm looking to even learn more. I was really new to online marketing, but since I've joined UNO, I now have 4 online stores. Can you believe that? And 1 in the Philippines. Who would even think that I would have a store in a foreign country? I'm still trying to sell here in the United States, and already I'm global.
Yeah, and you have all of these friends who can't wait to see you. I mean, it's in his list now. He's going to the Philippines by the end of the year.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm going with him.
And we're
Doug's
just
going with
you know,
we're going to Dubai.
When we talk about it, we don't know whether we're going to leave Cincinnati and go eastward first or whether we're going to go westward first. And depending on which way we go, east or west, will determine which country we come to first.
Well, we also need to get invited to get that red carpet treatment. But I know that Dubai has invited us many, many times.
So we've got to go.
We're going to be there.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Miss Kelly, you are our online queen. I've seen you always teaching people because of your generosity of your time and making their stores effective. Tell us more about the business tools that Uno provides, not to mention the training that you have available. Please tell us.
Yes, our company, Uno Premier, is really investing on digitalization and online trainings. So we do have our everyday Facebook Live trainings from topics from sales to our products to health and everything also about e-commerce. And of course, we have our digital platform, our Uno Shop, where we do drop shipping. You will all learn about it on our e-commerce training. But just to give you an idea, the company made it easy for us. You don't need to stock products, to do warehousing and invest on the products. You just need to share your link. And once people reach that special link, they will just go to your specialized website and add the cart. And, earning is as easy as that.
That's amazing. Thank you. And I love the fact that you don't have to track it. And then when you send the list, customer service, like you have this whole employee or a whole office that they pick up the phone and follow up on your orders. You don't have to know about it. The only thing that you do are two things. That is, once you get your commission, you cut your check. Wow.
Right from
share your store and cut the check, collect the money. No bubble wrap, no running to the store, no getting on a car to go somewhere
and chasing people down for payment.
Exactly. So you preserve relationships. And you have more friends, less hassle. Okay, that's great. Thanks, Ms. Kelly, for sharing that. I appreciate it. Okay, we're almost there, and then we can have our honored guest come to, and also part of the compensation package is that you actually get points. You actually get points when you rank up and you meet their incentives, and you can turn them into luxury items.
Isn't that great?
They thought about that. Now, would you like, Mr. Jeffrey, a new computer and all those wonderful phones?
Oh, absolutely. Because, that's all you really need to operate this business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I can earn a bigger computer, if I can get a more powerful phone, that means that I can do more business.
That's right.
So I'm looking forward to that. But there are a couple of other incentives here that kind of intrigue me too. We're coming out of the pandemic.
Yes.
We'll soon be traveling.
Oh, yes,
right?
yes.
And we talked
travel.
about going to Dubai, but imagine earning enough points so that it's an expense-free trip. That's a great incentive.
That's right.
Not to mention cars.
That's right.
Right? Everyone needs to get from A to B, but getting there in style can make all of the difference in the world.
And you know that our special guest actually is a car achiever.
Is he really?
And I know, being in the business for so long, he probably takes for granted all these things that he has amassed. So I'm going to make him talk about that later. And the fact that you get your dream home, a down payment in the Philippines, that's happening. And the fact that you can go to Europe, to USA, I mean, that it's wide open.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for our first travel incentive because we're forming a new group. I'll make sure that I put that on the list.
Okay.
Because travel, even if it's just going to Las Vegas.
Hey, I'll take it.
Who knows? We might be holding our Zoom in Las Vegas, Nevada, sometime in July. But we'll put that on our list and our bucket list.
Absolutely.
And also, let's not forget about the family inheritance.
Yes.
I know that you know that I have children and grandchildren.
Sure.
We go really deep. There's 9 in the family. And you wonder why is Doug and Bronwyn doing this? Well, even though I'm happy with my pension, I receive it every month because I actually work for a company that was very, very generous. I can live with my pension alone and not have to do this and walk and sleep and do what I want. I already have time and freedom. But because I have grandchildren and children that I want to secure their future, this family inheritance is amazing because once Doug and I build the business, our children are already in it. You know, all of our children have accounts and our grandchildren will follow. And then if I happen and Doug and I will have an established account, we can actually deed them to our grandchildren to make sure that they live a life that's better than us, because that's really the ultimate dream for parents and grandparents. So remember, the family inheritance is really amazing. And that's one of the things that's a selling point for becoming part of this global company. So we've covered direct selling. You sell the products, you get some commission, referral bonus.
Sure. And you know, this is what really sets Uno apart as a true game changer in the multi-level marketing industry is our robust compensation platforms. We have over 10 different ways that we can earn. Now, we don't have time, obviously.
Yeah, so let's just quickly say referral bonus, we're talking in the United States, $20 up to $60. No, $20 up to $240 per sign up, depending on the package that they purchase. Referral bonus starts at $40 to $60 for the, no, I'm sorry, matching bonus.
Yes.
So the way the structure is it is a binary structure. And then what happens is that you bring in one person, you get the referral bonus.
Right.
And then if you match that, you get the matching bonus.
In addition.
That's another way. That's an additional earning. And then of course the royalty bonus. When you establish your group, whenever they wake up and brush their teeth, wash their hair, drink their coffee while you are sleeping, you're gonna get what they call incremental income or passive income, however you wanna call it, but it is money, okay? Yes. Unilevel bonus for those people that are thinking of opening up a shop like you. Yes. Jeff, I'm so proud of you. You actually have a store in the Philippines.
Yes.
And then you have these stores and then all the products are being sold, then you get that Unilevel bonus.
Absolutely.
Every single month. That's why you see Nigeria ranking up. You know, this is from the sales from their store. Multi-level marketing, of course, when you bring in people and you start building and building and building, and the profit sharing after you level up, and you're gonna know more about this in details from the person who invited you. You actually get profit sharing from the company. That is just amazing, and of course, more and more. And we talk about the inheritance policy. So this is just a quick, we talk about the Uno shop and your online store. Like, for example, an 8-in-1 coffee, suggested retail price is $29.90. The distributor price is $23.32. We're talking a profit of $6.58.
Sure. You know, there's one way that you can sales, right? The first way we talked about is just being a consumer of the products, becoming a product of the products. But direct sales can be a very lucrative way to gain and earn money in this business with sizable profit margins. Now, this is an order that one customer may order in a month's time.
Right.
But just look at that, $742 from one customer order per month.
Yeah, here in Cincinnati, that's rent already.
Exactly. and what if you had 10 customers?
Yeah.
Well, that would be 10 times that. Now, supplemental income, I don't know about you, but I can certainly use that.
And some people, if they're really into selling, they become replacement income. That's when you achieve time and freedom. And then that's why we talked about the e-commerce. I'm gonna move this on because I really want to hear from Wilson Tolentino, his story, the potential income. Let's talk about this. This is a potential income depending in dollars, depending on the package that you purchase. amazing. You can earn up to close to $18,000 a
Right,
month if
right.
you work it. And there's no magic formula, just the effort and the 4 easy steps.
Right.
Okay. And of course, let's talk about when I started, Jeff, and I know I shared this with you 4 years ago. It was so hard for me to build because we can only have one account.
Right.
Now in the Philippines, they can have up to 30 accounts, and now they brought it down to 15 accounts. But the fact that they are implementing that 15 account here in Uno Premier in the United States and other countries.
Yeah.
So that is another way of for those deep pocket investors who love to number crunch, who love to strategize. Some are just love selling, but some people just want to see that money in the bank go up and up and down and just analyze it. This is the best way to go. And we have people that can teach us this, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
And when you look at the earning potentials, you just showed the slide where you can earn $17,900, right? If you follow our tried and proven method each month, right? Developing and building your team, but now times that by 15 accounts.
Now let me tell you,
incredible.
This is new that they rolled out, and when Wilson Tolentino comes and talks about his success story, he will tell you how he has made it even with a few accounts. So I can't wait for that.
So let's get on
let me
so we
move
can
this.
get to
So guys, if you're still on the fence or of signing up, especially to you, Teresa Gilbert from Cambodia, think again. This is the best time to start. And for those of you who have not really worked the business, yes, you signed up, yes, you got your products, but you have not really launched the business because there's so many things that you want to learn. Know what, you've heard it all. You've heard it all, the support that Uno does. So now what I'm going to do is I want you to get started now. I'm going to stop sharing. And then I'm going to, Miss Kelly, I'm going to ask you to pin Wilson, upline Wilson. I apologize for that. I'm not used to calling. It's really the cultural thing. So again, thank you so much. We got 38 people. Thank you so much. Go ahead for Wilson's presentation. Please open up your video. That's our ask. And without saying any more, I don't want to waste any more time. And he will tell you his achievements. Know that he's top number 9 globally. He's a car achiever. He has a rags to riches story. He has now since gone back to the Philippines. He is an overseas foreign worker for a long, long time, in which I think in less than a decade, he was able to build UAE and other countries. Now he's actually in the Philippines. And in the Philippines, he's having so much fun stimulating the economy, giving jobs and boosting the economy in his local province. So without further ado, let me welcome Wilson Tolentino. Come on, guys, give him a hand of applause.
Yes, thank you. Thank you to Mama Brownwin. Yan. So guys, thank you for inviting me here. And then really, this is my first time to talk the English presentation. Really, because of Tita Brownwin, I cannot say no. I always say yes. Okay. So some of them, maybe they know me about my success story in this business. Okay, so for the first timer, by the way, my name is Wilson. I'm doing the business for almost 9 years already. Okay, but this time I'm here in the Philippines. Okay, so I realized that's why I come back to the Philippines, because in UAE I cannot stay long, because the UAE, you never been a citizen if you don't have a family of a local. But this time I'm doing full time in Uno in Philippines, and then of course I putting 3 business right now, because this our direction. No? After your Uno commission, after your Uno income, where do you put? In the bank? So I invested to other thing because our BOD, they teach me like that. Okay, so guys, I want to share to you Medyo na ano ako. Tita Brownie, this is my first time to talk because of you. Really? Okay. Okay, so just very quick. This is my hello. Hello.
Yes, Coach.
Yes, yes.
Okay pa kayo? Are you okay, guys?
Yes, Coach.
We have
I'm
some
hearing
other
you.
nationalities,
I
no?
see the
And then I
slide.
want to recognize one of our team from a Jamaica team, because in Jamaica now is a growing team. Even without me, they have a presentation in Jamaica. Okay, so guys, this is my OFW career. Okay, my name is Wilson. I'm doing the business for almost 9 years. And then when before they inviting me, I'm working in a gasoline station in Dubai. Okay, but suddenly when I start in Uno, okay, really I'm very negative because I have a lot of bad experience here in the Philippines before, when I studying in the Philippines. Okay, then again, after I'm doing this business, after I joined this business, somebody invited me, one of my friend. Okay, one of my friend, they asking me, Wilson, I want to invited you, you join in my business. But I say no. Okay, I say no. Maybe somebody here, they same. Okay, maybe they same my attitude before. Because before I very close-minded. Okay, and then again, when I start, I'm very eager. Okay, my desire is there. Okay, everywhere. I'm inviting people everywhere in the park or somewhere, as long they alive. Okay, so guys, and then this is my family. Again, this is my family. And then this is me when I start, 2013. You can see my picture in 2013. And then this is my favorite picture. Okay, you see my favorite picture. You know, this guy, I don't know this guy. Who's that guy? Okay, before my weight like only 39 or 30, 30, 32, 31, like that. But this time I'm 70. Okay, I'm overweight because of Uno product, and then because I don't have any stress right now. I don't have a boss, because some people very stressed because of the boss. Okay, but I don't understand. Okay, they will stress, they will not stop. They always continue to 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 go to the duty, right? If you are stressed, you resign. Okay, they have a Uno. Okay, and then this is my sample check from Dubai. When I start in Dubai, guys, I want to challenge to everyone. Okay, so you see my profile. I work in a gasoline station before, but I did this business. Okay, I did this business. And then if you see my check when I start like 2016, 2014, this is my check. Okay, sometimes I have 29,000 dirhams, sometimes I have 33,000 dirhams, sometimes I have 25,000 dirhams, sometimes 26,000 dirhams. Guys, do you imagine? This is salary of an architect in Dubai. This is salary of accountant in Dubai. But okay, but like me, I working before in a gasoline station, a former gasoline boy. Okay, but I did, right? So I challenge to you, you're very professional. Some of them you're working in a good profession. But guys, I always believe, it's not in profession. Okay, it's based on your desire. How you become success. Okay, so and then again, guys, this is my sample check in Dubai. And then I want to emphasize this one. Okay, so this is my check in 2020. This is one of my account. Okay, guys, we are very lucky this time. We are very lucky. You are very lucky. I mean, you are very lucky. You know why? Because we have a multiple account already. Okay, when I start in Uno, I only single account. Guys, only one account is allowed. Okay? Okay, if you want to become a multiple account, just putting your friend, just putting your family. But this time, if you will join, you are allowed, okay, until 15 accounts. Guys, do you imagine, because this account is almost 7 million already. Okay, this is almost 7 million already. Guys, example. Okay, I earning almost 7 million in my one account, in my main account. Okay? If we do multiple account in past few years, okay? For example, I'm doing 15 accounts when I start. Okay, how much? 7 million. 7 million pesos. Okay, I lost, you know how much I lost? I lost almost 6 to 8 million because I'm not 15 accounts. Okay, so I have a lot of money, man. Okay, I lost of almost 6 to 8 million because of accounts. And then if you're first timer, guys, if you're first timer, okay, do not focus in one account. Okay, I will advise to you, do not focus in one account. Just finish your 15 accounts. Just finish your 15 accounts. Because in this business, okay, because we have a system. If you are not doing 15 accounts, the system you will not follow. Okay, so maybe you always heard we have a 4x4 system. This is the system, this real system. But if you are not 15 accounts, you are not doing the 4x4 system. Okay, so guys, I want to show you my account. Okay, I want to show you my account. Okay, I want to challenge to you. Okay, I want to show you my account. Wait, okay, wait. Still wake up, guys? Okay, so I want to open my one account. Okay, just wait. This is my actual account. This is my first time to show you, man. Okay. Wait, Okay, sorry, my you see my laptop because I don't know how to keep. I don't know how to do computer. Okay, but I'm not ashamed because Uno is very simple and easy. Okay, this for everybody. Wow. So this is maintenance and tayo, guys. Okay. So for me I want to give one of my favorite ano. So guys, in this business, okay, don't worry about your knowledge, about your idea. We have a one team, okay? Okay? We have somebody will support you. The company will support you. Okay? It's not your only upline. Everyone will support you. Do you imagine this is before I talk to this presentation, I have two presentation. Okay? From the cross line, from Cebu and then from Manila as well. But still I'm here, okay? Still I'm here in front of you. And then 4 a.m., I wake up from 4 a.m. Okay? Because because the some of them another my side business, I will pick up the stuff and then I will bring there. But it's okay for me. Okay? Because okay, I want to return back what Uno they did to me. Okay? So guys, we are very lucky we here in Uno. Okay? And then don't lose the opportunity. Okay? So even your quit, okay? Even your quit, you are not quitting in Uno. You are quitting your dream. You are quitting your family dream. Okay? And then guys, for me, that's all. Because if every time I have a Tagalog presentation, just 2 hours. But I have English presentation, just 5 minutes only. Okay? Okay, Ma'am Kelly? Okay, so thank you for your inviting. Thank you, Tita Browning. Thank you.
Wait a minute now. We're going to max out on our time together. WST. We have questions.
Okay.
And we're going to start with...
Yeah, okay, this is my favorite partner, Sir Jeffrey. Yeah.
Yes. So Jeffrey, you got a question, and then I have a question, and Doug's got a question. Go ahead.
Sir Wilson, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm good.
I want to talk to you about challenges with this business, particularly starting a new business in a new country. And what are some of the challenges that you've had, particularly those that made you say, I don't want to do this anymore? Or what's motivating you to turn those challenges into opportunities? Share with us, please.
Okay, for the challenges, because some of the leader or our BOD, they always asking, this business is rejection business. Okay, then I always putting in the mind, okay, I always mindset in myself, this is rejection business. That's why I cannot discourage to anyone. And then if some people they discourage me, okay, I want to look at you. Who are you? Okay, if you are earning 7 digit or 6 digit, maybe I believe in you. But if you are not earning 6 or 7 digit, how come? How come I discourage you? How come I will affect you? Okay, this is my philosophy. That's every time they discourage me, I cannot, not allowed, because this business is rejection business. Okay, this is the one. Yeah, really, guys. Even my family before is very negative in this business, but this time, okay, number one, they saw me. Okay, so my image or the way I talk, the way I talk to the other people. Okay, so many develop me in this business, and then even now, okay, even now we I can handle some of the stuff. It's not in Uno. Okay, so but I'm very proud. I can do it. It's easy, no pressure, because I know how to manage. Because I can manage for 7,000 people, 6,000 people. How easy manage that for other business, 2 person, 3 person, right? And then I thank you for Uno. Thank you for Uno. You know. And then I always chat to Boss William. Boss William. Okay, so thank you very much. You guided me. Sometimes you believe sometimes Boss William they angry with me because sometimes I did wrong, and then he angry with me. But it's okay for me because I know that this is my mistake. They guide me. They guide me. And then even the three BOD. Okay.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing that. I can really, they do have, when I started 4 years ago, they did say that Uno Board of Directors has an open door policy, which is really amazing because when I started, I was messaging them. I was messaging them to death, asking all kinds of questions, but they answered every question and they assured me. That's why I'm still here. They told me that this is going to happen. It may have taken years, but it is happening. So I really believe in that. Now, my question to you is this. Remember when we first, the cross-line and upline, the cross-line and downline support. The first time that I met you was in BGC when you pulled me and Chris Milor and you took me into this room of strangers. I have no idea about Uno. I just know that I wanted to be part of something big. And then you grabbed me and I was so nervous. And you said, please do some sharing. And I said, what sharing? And I'm like, I didn't know what was going on, but I really feel like that's your tactic. That's your strategy. You can easily identify people that you know are egos and you're just quiet. You in your own mind, you qualify them based on your experience. And I have to tell you, I want to thank you so much for making me do that and sharing for the room full of strangers. Another thing that I want to make a point, we met through Byron and Cheta, through Zoom. I would never forget, that was before I met you in person. You already have a place in my heart for being the person that you are. Very humble, very non-threatening, not boastful. Your persona is just like, he's so sweet and I could talk to him about almost anything. When you spoke to me and you spoke to my US team 4 years ago, you shared that your secret was to make sure that you take care of your people first. You make them feel good and make them feel special. And then one thing that you shared with me that stuck to my head was when you made the decision to do Uno full time from quitting your job and doing it. And then you further shared with me, you only had one product at that time, and that was the sanitary napkins. Tell us more about that. Tell us more about that whole concept of you feeling really good about Uno, that you step outside the box and you say, okay, I'm gonna declare, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna quit my job. Tell us about that, please.
Okay. So when I start in Dubai, yeah, Tita Brownwin, she asking me about the product. When we start in Dubai, really, we don't have products yet. And then we don't have office when I start in Dubai. So when I start in Dubai, we meet in the Starbucks, we meet in the anywhere we have chance to meet. Okay, but we are not thinking about the products because we saw the vision late after the product will complete, after the registration will complete, who will benefit? We are the one to benefit. And then after 1 year, okay, the board of director, all the promise, okay, all the promise. So it's done. They bring the office, they bring the product, and then after that, the Uno Dubai will boom. Okay, will boom. Then after a year ago, okay, the board of director, they have planned to they will open in Qatar. And then I'm thinking, if I can do it in Dubai, I can do it also in Qatar. We don't have also product. Again, we don't have also the office. But I always thinking the challenges. Okay, the challenges always there. Okay, and then you know why when I start in Qatar before we don't have office, I bring the products in the airport. Okay, maybe 2 3 global for global account is a lot of product. Then after before I go to immigration, I will pray. Really, I will pray. I will pray, Lord. I will pray, Lord. Please, maybe maybe the immigration maybe catch me. Yeah, really, because I have a lot of product, 2 3 to 4 to 5 bucks is all food supplement. And then yet it's not registered in Qatar. Okay, then some immigration, they calling me, and then what is this? What is this? You are selling food supplement. And then I'm very confident because I always thinking, I'm not bringing drugs. Okay, I'm bringing food supplement. How can I pray? Okay, and then some of the immigration guy, they calling me, they want to explain about the product. Then I'm doing FSO inside the immigration. What is this? This vitamins for me? What is the grapeseed? Yeah, really. And then maybe the immigration, they saw me, I'm very confident what I doing. Okay, they asking, go. And then after that, okay, everybody is only the history. Okay, everybody in every history again. Then again, we go to the Bahrain with Upline Warren, the same thing. All the products will hold in the immigration, but we know how to handle that because I experienced first. In the second, I know how to handle. That's why in America, if you're some country, we don't have office yet, guys, don't give up. They have solution. Don't give up. Like this time, okay? Like this time, we have in Jamaica. Even Ma'am Tina, they know how to struggle this time because I know how. I know how to. Okay, easy to go to the Jamaica. All the solution, all the option. We find the option. We find the solution. I call to Ma'am Tina to how to do to go to the product. Go to the Jamaica, right? Then I always talking in the people in Jamaica, don't give up, guys. Don't give up. Okay? If we find the solution, who will benefit? You are the one to benefit. Because I experienced before. And then again, okay? If you love your what are you doing, guys, okay? The love, the God, we find a way. Just only pray every day. The God will do right?
Thank
Okay.
you for
So
sharing that. I really loved hearing that story, and like you said, we are trailblazers in the U.S. You can only count with the fingers the active people. The products are here. We have 2 offices, including this office. We now have an Unopreneur. So we're seeing that victory slowly, and having you as our other source of helping out means a lot to the team. So I just want to thank you for that.
Yes.
Before we end, because I know you've done a lot already. You've already blessed hundreds and hundreds of people today. Not to mention that the Scorpions and in Cebu and all of the people that you talk to. I do want 3 things from you. That's not too much, right? for people, especially, I'm really thinking the people like Mr. Jeff Brewster, Douglas Payne, my children that are still really pioneering and do not understand completely, but they put everything by faith because of people like you speaking with us through me. If you are going to offer a word of advice to my children and my grandchildren, I'm being selfish. What would those 3 advices be? 3 things that I want to write down and share as your secret sauce or magic formula or advice, however you want to call it. And then I'm going to let you go graciously.
Okay. So, guys, number 1, if you want to build in other country, it's not in the Philippines, because for the first, number 1, okay, build 1 person first or 2 person first. Okay, teach the person all your knowledge. Teach the person, because our business is duplication. You cannot handle a lot of people, but you only want to teach every day. You only want to do presentation, to do FSO. But okay, our business is network marketing, is duplication. But if you like a employee, okay, you are the one to teach everything, everybody. Guys, there's something wrong. Because network marketing is more on duplicate people. Okay, copy you. Okay, copy you. It's not like a teacher, you teach everyone like that. Okay? And then you see the Jamaican this time. Okay? What I did before in Qatar, in Dubai, in Bahrain, okay, I do duplication. I talk to people, and then the two people, okay, every day I talking, mentoring, teaching. And then this time, I'm very proud. I want to say very proud. Okay? They have own presentation in Jamaica, even without me. Even without me. Right? This is our business. This is our business. And then second, guys, don't give up. If you're first timer in one country, don't give up. Because don't worry about the company. I know the company is very supportive. Okay, even the board of directors. Okay? Because I know, guys, if you have, for example, if you want to put office in one country, because before they give me target, like more than 500 people in one country, the UNO will commit. Okay? The UNO will commit let's say they bring the office, or they will bring the business. Okay? For this time, you know why? Every time I give the advice to my team in other country, okay, just grow up, okay, and then we want to see the UNO, okay, we still growing, okay, then after the UNO we see, or we look, we are growing, maybe, okay, maybe they will put office. But for this time, guys, do not discourage. I know you have a challenges, because challenges, what is the behind of challenges? Okay, success. Right? If no challenges, no success. It's easy. If no pressure, no diamond. It's easy. Okay? But always put in your mind, okay, God will not sleep. What are you doing? And then what I hold every day. This is my vision every day. Okay? So don't give up. Okay? Duplicate your people. Okay, we are not robot. Okay, to handle everybody. Okay, give a chance to other to speak, and then okay, find the potential. Who's the potential people? Okay, give the responsibility. Okay, maybe who good for the FSO, who good the business presentation. Guys, find your people. Okay? Okay, find your people. What the strength? Oh, ano yung galing? Ano yung galing sa English? Strength, right?
Strength and your weaknesses. Yeah.
Oh, guys. Okay, find the people.
Yep.
If you have a 5 person, one of the people, they good for the product demo. One of the people, good business presentation. One of the people, good for the training. Kalas, done. 5 is enough. No need 1,000. 5 is enough. Yeah, really, guys. 5 is enough. You know the power of 5? Last.
No, so
Last. Okay. You know the power of 5? For example, this is you, Sir Jeff. Sir Jeff, this is you, Sir Jeff. Okay? Sir Jeff. Find your 5. Find your 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find your 5. In the first month, 5 people. Okay? These 5 people teach how to do FSO, how to do, okay, what knowledge you transfer for your 5 leaders. And then again, the 5 leaders for the second month, they will invited also 5. And then second month, you have a 25. You have a 25. And then your 25, okay? The third month, this 5, they will become 25, they will become 25, they will become 25, they will become 25. So third month, how many people that you have? How many? 25, 25, 70, 75, 65, 75, right? On the third month, just only starting 5 persons. Okay? Teach these 5 leaders. Okay? Focus in these 5 leaders. Teach mentoring in these 5 leaders. Enough, done. And then after third month, to become 75, 75, 75, 75. So 625. Okay? Don't worry. I know the computation because I always teaching to my downline. Okay? Okay? Guys, find the 5 people. And then after you find your 5 people, for me, you will stop to inviting people. You stop. Why? Because if you are continue inviting people, maybe these people you cannot focus. And then again, they will quit, and then you invite again. Okay? So just focus on 5, teaching this 5, and then deep, and then after deep, wide. Deep, wide. So this is my formula. This is always my formula. Okay? So done, guys. I told you if I speak Tagalog, my presentation just 2 hours to 3 hours. But I speak English maybe only 5 minutes.
Well, I really appreciate that. To sum it up,
Okay.
it's really, really simple. Do not overcomplicate things. Do not overanalyze. The system is very, very simple. It's doable for
Yes.
anybody. And I cannot, I want to stress that the point to all this is that when your passion and your skills collide, you'll never work again. And you'll always have a smile on your face. Uno is a perfect platform. And this is going to work for anybody. I mean, you are the proof to the pudding, and many other top earners that are up there. I appreciate your sharing us. Miss Kelly, do you see any questions on the chat before we take our Kodak moment? I think we need to let Wilson Tolentino go because he needs to reserve his energy for the other set of millionaires he'll be preaching.
There are no questions, only just
No, because every 9 a.m. we have a presentation from Jamaica, 9 a.m. Yeah, you know, Ma'am Brownwin and Sir Jeff, no? One day before I invited you, no?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
Ma'am
it
Kelly,
was
go ahead.
yes, there's no question actually on the chat. Just some appreciation from your sharing, Coach Wilson. So thank you so much for again teaching us, inspiring.
Well, thank you. Yes, thank you so much. I wrote a note. I prepared a notebook, but I'm surprised it only covered half a page. And it is simple. You reminded me how simple it is. I just need to get out of my head and follow you, because when people like me, 60 years old, who seem to know so much, and who seem to think that things will work, I get stubborn. So hearing you from now on, this is it. I'm gonna stick to what you say and then move on, and we'll check back with me in about a month and see how many signups I have. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to honor everybody, all 41 of us that stuck through and to hear Wilson Tolentino talk his journey and life story and to inspire us moving forward. Miss Kelly, thank you for all of the things that you do and the flavor that you add to this show. Next week is Paul Cheng. I believe, I need to double check that. So we have another UNO icon who is going to follow up in the pioneering efforts. As you know, Paul Cheng is the one who is in Hong Kong and who has helped hundreds and hundreds of people and a few people going to go home to the Philippines and rejoin their family. Miss Kelly, shall we do the Kodak moment?
Yes, yes, definitely. Also, we want to mention and shout out the teams who are present today. Champions Philippines, Champions Tycoons International Team, Champions Spain, Barcelona, and Champions Hong Kong Premier. Welcome to our UNO Premier Global, as well as other teams present here. Of course, our US Premier team, our GSX4, Team General, also our UAE teams. NX4. Hello,
Patricia. Hey, Patricia. Hopefully, we're gonna have more of our African brothers join us next week.
Yes, Team
And
Jamaica
Adolfo.
as well. Hello. And Pat from Kenya.
Yes, definitely.
Guys, let us turn on our video so we can have our groupie. Okay, let's do our premiere sign. Okay, 1, 2, 3. One more page. 1, 2, 3. All right. Yes, Miss Bronwyn, any last words?
Well, I just invite you to continue supporting us. I love the fact that UNO is giving us this platform. And the more people that come, the more they're likely to keep this platform. For those people that do not speak Tagalog, who also need UNO in their lives, please drop us a line. We have a US Unopreneur that can help you with your pioneering efforts. Here in the United States, we're all in this together. We need to have more people get well and get well, correct? Correct. So I love you guys. Thank you, and God bless you all. Continued success to everybody, especially to Wilson Tolentino.
Thank you, Coach.
Bye-bye.
Thank you po.
Jeffrey Douglas. Hi, Jack. Ma'am Julie. Ahmad. Bye-bye.
Ahmad.
Hi, Ma'am Kelly, Ma'am Bronwyn, Sir Brewster, Sir
Okay,
Lopez.
Payaman.
Payaman, payaman.
Bye.
Bayaman.
Look out for all Tycoons International of Champions under coach, mentor, and Moy Manapat. Congratulations all.
Thank you.
Awesome. And UNO staff, Maureen and Christina Rivera and Steve Villegas, and of course our managing operations manager. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you later. Bye-bye.